Not far away from the second largest freshwater body in the world and stretching over 40 kilometers across Moro Hills is the emergence of a transformed, enthusiastic, energized and hopeful communities working around the clock for their survival. This region is predominantly engulfed by Luo culture, which stipulates that for a widow to have a structure in the name of a house, she must have a living male identification to that effect. Ideally, they will end up inherited by a man in the community. For many years, women have suffered the agony of living in deplorable conditions in the name of avoiding the wrath and curse from the spirits of the land as they claim. Meet Hellen Ondoro. Her determination will soon see her through the first house constructed by her. How has she managed? This is Hellen's story, The New Dawn. When the waters in the river run fresh, it is a sign of peace. This is an old Luo saying that symbolized harmony between human and nature. This can be equated to ADS Nyanza collaboration with her partner Christian Aid, whom have endeavored to explore beyond direct aid to acknowledging that communities have options to solving issues affecting their lives. SCK Development Services Nyanza, abbreviated as ADS Nyanza, is the development arm of Anglican Church of Kenya in Nyanza region, with a vision of dignified humanity enjoying the fullness of life and responsible for the stewardship of God-abundant resources. Doris Atieno, a trained community health worker under ADS Nyanza program, identifies approaches and recruits willing women to her support group. Acting as our guide for the documentation and for her dire need to prove her intervention as evidence-based, she sets us off at Hellen Ondoro's home.
In starting off, let me introduce one who has benefited from the savings and loaning scheme at the support group.
I lived in the urban setup before I came to Moro community. Initially, I did not know that I was HIV positive due to my big and round body. Inwardly, I felt healthy until I developed swollen feet, among other signs that indicated to my doctor to check for HIV/AIDS. My decision to take the test by teachings from ADS Nyanza that was facilitated at the support group. When I got my results, I was not frightened due to the fact that I had been exposed to various teachings at the support group, and I had also mixed with other members who had opened up to me about their status. It is from the support group that I believed that being HIV positive is not a death sentence. I am on Septrin and I have no fear.
For Hellen Ondoro, dealing with denial and self-inflicted stigma must have been the trigger point for desire for self-development. Hellen's life had to continue. She needed her daily food, clothing, friends, and most importantly, shelter. How did she go about it?
In thinking about structure for me, it was not easy. I had to figure out where to get money and labor. Thank God I was a member of the support group, which ran an internal savings and loaning scheme for its members. Despite all odds and perceptions of my community members, I took the first soft loan of 20,000 Kenya shillings, a second one of 30,000, and the last one of 25,000, which saw me all the way to almost fitting the roof. Of the 75,000 shillings, I have repaid all of it. I had to do all jobs and sell water from my tank at home to cover the loan and interest.
Hellen presents to us a case of many others who cannot access credit facilities from the mainstream banks in the city. She has no security, and her state of health could easily act as a barrier to access of other benefits like insurance for the same. So, what relief has ADS Nyanza placed on Hellen's of this world?
ACK Development Services Nyanza has engaged in intervention impacting on the lives of people living with HIV and AIDS since 2008. And when we look at the people living with HIV and AIDS, the program Filling in the Gaps has impacted in the lives of a total of over 6,500 people with HIV and AIDS in Nyanza. These people now have ease of access to home-based care and psychosocial support, besides ease of access to other HIV-related services.